swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Novoa, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Novoa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Arias has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
1-1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Stepping up to the plate, Kareem Barrow. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2 misses for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Dean Fagan, as he'll get
Leading
his
off
first
for the
opportunity in
CHiWuLF,
this one.
The right fielder, Dean
Ready with the
Fagan.
first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Charles Kim.
Into the box, Charles Kim. He grounds it sharply to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Into the box now, Gene Kearns. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gene Kearns.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Nope. 1-0.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Bostic scoops it up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Rich Valentin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So striding in, Gaylord Traxler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Shelby Cruz comes
Now
into
batting,
this at-bat
third
0 for
baseman.
1 in the ball game.
Shelby Cruz.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Jose Novoa. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. In now, Gordon Beckham. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Balls up.
Fouled
Balls
away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he got him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping in, Kareem Barrow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Kareem Barrow.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A high fastball is in there. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Into the box, Dean
Leading
Fagan.
off for
He'll
the
lead it off as
CHiWuLF's,
we start the home
the right
sixth.
fielder.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So stepping in, Charles Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Charles Kim.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes moves over, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gene Kearns.
10, Gene Kearns.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop up. Davis is under this one, and that will retire the side. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Leading off the inning, Rich Valentin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The first baseman, number 21, Gaylord Traxler.
Standing in now, Gaylord Traxler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Smith is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Shelby Cruz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Cruz.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call it?
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-0. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alberto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Now in the box, Jose Novoa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Smith sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now to the plate, Gordon Beckham. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's up. That's
Popped
up.
high in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping into the box, Kareem
Now
Barrow. Been a
left
strikeout
fielder,
victim twice in this one.
Barrow.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-1-1.
On the ground over to first. Davis has it. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. We've played 8 full, and Bowie is out in front 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dean Fagan. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting, shortstop, Charles Kim.
Into the box now, Charles Kim.
1-1-1.
And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Gene Kearns. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Wolf, the German-born starter, will get the assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Now at the plate, Mike Burris, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Mike Burris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped six of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
So digging in now, Carlos Mendoza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In there, strike 1. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Striding into the box, Ben Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ben Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They dropped another one last. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Hernandez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
At the plate, Maxwell Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Maxwell Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. In for strike two.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Joel Nieve.
In now, Joel Nieve.
One.
Sharply to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Alberto.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Walsh is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Now at the plate, Joe Banks, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Joe Banks.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Striding forward for his first chance, Benny Adams. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Russell Thayer, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Russell.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Mike Burris. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Timeout.
And a step off. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Carlos Mendoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Mendoza.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One and one the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alfonso Alfaro.
Designated hitter, Alfonso Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Popped up. Rodriguez over to his left, and that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate,
Leading
David
off for
Hernandez. 0 for 1
first
for him
baseman.
here in this one.
We're
David.
moving through the middle of this ball game right now.
Hernandez.
If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Maxwell Castillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, Joel Nieve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Joel Nieve.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Banks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Banks.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey!
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Benny Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Benny Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Settling in now, Russell Thayer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Messer will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Burris. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's got time.
And he'll step off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Mendoza.
The center fielder, Carlos Mendoza.
Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Alfonso Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we still have no. Ready for another shot now. David Hernandez is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that.
Two.
Hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. high in the air out to center field. Hayes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in, Joel Nieve.
The batter, the second baseman, Joel Nieve.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Ready once again, Joe Banks. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Banks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Benny Adams. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The set and the 1-0.
No strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Bay Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hiroki Saito claims the win out of the pen, his first. Glenn Walsh pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Sid Hirsch hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.